Good morning, Riverside families. I'm so happy to join you today to talk to you a little bit about Pride Month. Pride Month is our opportunity to show our welcome and our extravagant love for our LGBTQIA community. We have folks that represent the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, queer, questioning community on our staff, worshiping among us, speaking from the pulpit, because we love you and embrace you. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the symbol of pride. Every June, we celebrate Pride at the Riverside Church. Since before I was born, the Riverside Church has been celebrating Pride. And there's a symbol that you see around our church and around the city that represents Pride Month, and that's the rainbow. But do you know where it comes from? In the 70s, a man named Gilbert Baker was asked to create a flag, a symbol, that people could use during pride parades for the gay community. And he designed this beautiful flag that had 8 colors. And he didn't copyright it, meaning he said anybody can make this flag, and he didn't need to be paid for it, which for an artist to give away their work to be replicated over and over and over and sold under all kinds of different names and t-shirts and places was really generous, but he gave it away. Now, it was simplified to 6 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, from the rainbow. But this flag has flown around the world to celebrate our LGBTQIA communities everywhere. But like everything, it's gone through some changes. I told you already one change, and that's what it went from 8 to 6 colors. But it also went through a change in Philadelphia a few years ago. You see, the people of Philadelphia were struggling with the fact that not only must we embrace all of our gay siblings, but also there are black and brown siblings who are gay or straight or bisexual or intersex that need to be included, and not everybody does a good job of that. So some folks in Philadelphia decided to be most radically inclusive, they would add the stripes of black and brown. And I think it's pretty cool. What do you think? Now, some people didn't like this new flag. Well, everyone can disagree. But when someone asked what Gilbert Baker might think about it, because he's already passed away, his friend said that even though he doesn't want his name on other flags, he doesn't want his name on this new flag, that he would really appreciate the effort to try to include more people in the movement. And I like that too. Here's one more flag that's been designed, and it includes a couple of other colors. And those are the colors that represent the trans community. You see, our trans brothers and sisters and friends and siblings need representation as well. And there's a certain pattern here that you see that represents trans folks. So now I kind of think this is the coolest one I've seen yet. But the important thing is that every time a flag is created to represent people, we remember that we have to expand it in order to include everyone every time. Because flags come and go. Flags can be flown just like statues. And then when we decide they need to be changed, scrap them and start over. But for me, anyone who wants to include more people into our houses of worship and into our hearts, they have my blessing. How about you? Happy Pride.